Welcome back to Stasis Geek. John Boyega's back in the news. Now, some of it is funny. Some of it is, you're clickbaiting and pinch of salt. Now, it was reported a couple of months ago that himself and Kathleen Kennedy has kind of buried the hatchet, is the best phrase to put, about his portrayal, how he was treated on the sequels. And we all kind of know what's going on there. But the funny first. Let's go with that. Now, he's done go on it on Twitter. It's called First We Feast. And it's just not how the order, it's just his mannerisms on it. Now, either he's being top-notch cool, or he's kind of, the way he's looking is the truth of kind of putting the sequels in order. Best to worst. That is very clickbaiting from First We Feast, because they should have just gone put him in order of the ones you like. But of course, it was Force Awakens. That's going to be obvious, because the character build in that was good. Everybody knew where it was going, except for the next director didn't. So the Rise of Skywalker next, and then the worst, but it's his face. Go and watch it. Of the Last Jedi is and then of course he just puts in a with respect. But the more interesting news, and it is a bit of a clickbait, is a interview with TachRadar. Never heard of them. Well, they're reporting on it, so I'm guessing they did it. But they were... Now, this is where I like to see the full transcript of what the question was, because the question is being manipulated into a clickbait, because it was asked if he was interested in returning to a galaxy far, far away. That wouldn't be the question. That wasn't the question, because the question is probably about the statement. Yeah, because that was a few years ago. So he's on about that when he came out, about how he was treated. That is obvious. But he said so they were in subject to a particular project, the sequels, yeah? Or maybe the way a director treated him, or the studios or a producer, don't know. But I'm open to all characters and scripts that are enjoyable, have a great cast attached and terrific directors. So yeah, I'm open to all opportunities. Now, that statement for me doesn't come into the galaxy far, far away statement. That kind of goes, would you like to work for Disney? Because you don't want to upset Disney if you're an actor. You might be a bit peed off of what they're doing, but they're going to give you the paycheck. Yeah, so that statement, pinch of salt. I think he's not, unless he goes, I want to work in a Star Wars project. Yeah, I want to revisit, shouting Rey for 30 minutes. Then, let's see. But the problem with this, and it's not about paychecks and all of that, it's again what Lucasfilm are doing, because it seems like with the announcement of the Rey movie, if John Boyega's going to come back, whatever, bring back those characters to redeem the sequels, but they're bringing back the wrong characters, because they never addressed this problem. Again, Lucasfilm, you're addressing that sequels were poorly received. Yeah, they killed your merchandise franchise. Nobody talked about them except for hate, clickbait, or whatever. Yeah, it diminished the brand. It diminished it, but you've not overcome the problem. The problem is with the legacy characters, mostly of how they treated Luke Skywalker. So you've not addressed that. You're not addressing that. And you're going to redeem the sequel characters that nobody cared about, nobody bought into. So, for me, I don't think the Rey's movie is going to happen. I think the shareholders are going to win for Disney, and that's going to get KK gone. Not now, unless that black book's got something really good in it. Really good. I think when the contract's out, it's going to be a retirement. Oh, fun fair. Well done, the best ever producer ever. Move on. But move on to who? Because everyone there, you didn't step up. You didn't say no. You just let it happen. You didn't say it was, this is going to kill this franchise. So it's got to be flipped around. But yeah, John Boyega, I like him. I kind of do. I think he's funny. Like, don't know who he's called personally, but how he presents himself, I like him. I really wanted that character, what we got in the Force Awakens. Well done, Rian Johnson, destroying a character. A character. How do you destroy a franchise? Give it to Rian Johnson. But, yeah, pinch of salt. I don't think he's commenting that. But it's kind of lacks of principles if he took the job. Because he said he'd never go back because of the way he treated, blah, blah, blah. And his statements were kind of right. He kind of went on what everybody else noticed. And he was like, yeah, this actually happened. This is how they treated. Yeah. So, it's, he's not doing much work. Money, you got to get food on the table, maybe. And if they throw a lot of money at him, it's what Disney kind of do. Overspend, overreach, poor writing. So, yeah, I'd be disappointed if he comes back, but I don't get the sense of that movie because you're just leading to more. Yeah, we're not interested. You destroyed it, but you're not fixing it. And if people still hang around that are still there, you're gonna get people who are, spiteful to be spiteful, and they're not going to give it the opportunity. But they're right to do that, as you're right to love it. Now, is it going to be good? We'll wait and see. Is it going to happen? We'll wait and see. Pinch of salt. But yeah, I'm going to go for clickbait on that one. I still think he's, other opportunities within the Disney, the Marvel. They're the other opportunities. Star Wars, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I'd be very, very surprised. But throw money, get them all back. Don't write a good story. Who cares? Oh, the fans do. But, yes, give us your comments on this. I think it is clickbait. But go and watch, because it's just funny. It's that we feast. Yeah. It's just funny. I think it's like a minute in. Yeah, and then watch his reactions when he eats the hot wings. It's just funny. It is. But, yeah, give us a comment if you want to comment. And as always, give us a like if you want to like. Stasis Geek. Out.